Let's get into these damn topics. Who wants to give their toast?
I'll go first. So,
do your goddamn gimmick. You've done it.
You didn't set me up,
You've
bro.
done it so many times. Do it, dance, damn it.
Dance, all right, Nah, you right. Yeah.
Good job, boy. Good job.
Okay, I get the rest of the days off now, right?
Keep fighting.
Okay, so I hate you. Yo, first toast, shout out to Tylerperry, man. I know that I make fun of him for a lot of the Medea stuff.
I have as well.
Bro, he hasn't made a good movie in years.
I
saw
Hat Breaks.
No. He's had, bro. Diary of a Mad Black Woman is pretty good.
Classic.
Yeah, I actually like that one.
You ain't like
The one with
Boo?
huh?
The Medea.
Oh no, Boo and Medea Halloween Story? No, I didn't watch that. I feel like you actually sat in theaters and saw that one day.
I probably did.
You went with your mother?
Nah.
But I said black moms love Tyler Perry. Nah, but shout out to Tyler Perry. I think he just opened like a new film studio down in Georgia. Had a lot of black celebrities come through there. And then the other thing about Tyler Perry that a lot of celebrities say is that he's actually the person that will pay them their actual worth. Like he actually inspired a lot of them to be like, oh, I should ask for this, I should ask for that. So definitely want to shout out Tyler Perry for the good things that he's done for black actors and giving them a studio where they can go and make more work. So we make a lot of jokes about Tyler Perry. He's got a lot of mammy jokes. He's taken a lot of L's, but he's done a lot of good things that can't be overlooked. So we definitely want to pay him some homage and just say, yo, toast to Tyler Perry. Shout out to him, man.
I just feel like a lot of rappers have made like Tyler Perry jokes in their lines.
Yes.
Something to the effect of being a bitch or something like that, and like. Yeah, Tyler Perry, like, he's out here. Respect his name.
Bro, definitely.
I'm not really a fan of his content,
not
to be honest.
Well, I saw he had a movie with Tiffany Haddish and Tika. I love Tika Sumpter. She's a beautiful woman. Second toast to Tika Sumpter. But anyway, you hate dark-skinned women? We can start a war.
Oh, wow.
How did it get there?
We can start a war. But anyway, yeah.
You don't know any other black women besides Lupita?
Is that all y'all ever go to? Y'all gotta go to a dark skinned woman?
Sorry, he set me up. He set me up. I had to do it. Sorry.
Nah, but yeah. So I like that movie that came out last year with the two of them. I think that was a Tyler Perry flick. Ghost was in it. I mean, Amari Harvard.
Did he make Daddy's Little Girls?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he made Daddy's Little Girls. That's a good. Tyler Perry makes a good movie every 4 years. Oh, The Family of Praise, also a good movie.
There was another one.
Was that on?
That's the one where the man slaps the woman.
Oh, Medea's Family Reunion was good.
He also did what's that with Taraji P. Henson?
I Can Do Bad All By Myself. I just watched it.
Oh no, the one with the was she like the Latin guy, Latino guy?
That's I Can Do Bad All By Myself.
Where she killed her husband?
That's on Hulu, bro.
Which movie was that?
With Taraji P. Henson.
Medea kills her husband.
No,
Murder of Medea movie.
Directed by Tyler Perry.
I feel like it's I Can Do Bad.
I feel like that man put movies out every 3 weeks. So
He
I mean,
keeps
damn,
a steady
bro.
bag coming, and he films him himself, and they do him in
I
his
didn't
own
realize he
compound.
had that type of money. Like,
Yeah.
get my man out here.
But it's
Acrimony.
Acrimony.
Oh.
Acrimony.
Tyler Perry.
You watched that?
I didn't watch that.
He did.
I didn't even know it existed.
Tyler Perry's Acrimony. That is a fucking Tyler Perry movie.
If you would have asked me what Acrimony was, I just would assume it was like a series on
couldn't watch
ABC
it, bro.
or
I
something.
couldn't
I
watch
don't.
Man, that movie is.
I would have said it comes on after How to Get Away with Murder, correct?
I don't watch movies, guys. Clearly, that's the theme. So I had no idea.
Oh man, somebody else give their toast now. Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Yo, you wanna go?
Yeah.
I was gonna shut it all down. Go ahead.
Oh
I was gonna shut you.
All right. Am I have to snip some stuff?
No, it's real intellectual. So go ahead.
Okay. Shit.
Let him go
Maybe
last.
it's
Then. Let him go
I'm about to
last.
say,
Let him go last.
Let him go
you
last.
clean up here.
Nah, me.
Go ahead, man. What you got?
All right, my toast is gonna go to the wonderful women of the Washington Mystics. They won
To the Mystics.
They won the WNBA finals recently over the Connecticut Sun in 5 games. Shout out to my former Mrs. Brown's creative writing 7th period classmate Tiana Hawkins.
Oh yeah.
She came out big on the bench when Elena Del Don got injured in game 2 or 3. So shout out to her.
Champ.
Yeah, now she's a champion. That's really cool.
Was Jonquil Jones on the other team?
Yes,
Yeah,
and she was a
that's
face.
That's
She was
tight.
like the main reason.
Bro,
Riverdale basketball on the map, bro.
Big
Women's basketball.
And
Yeah.
Turks basketball's on the map.
Yeah,
too. Shout out to
yeah.
Turks.
Tiana went to Maryland actually. Yeah, I remember John Quill, and in high school she was short. She like 6'8" now. Like she was grabbing rebounds.
I wouldn't say she was
not
short.
short.
Yeah,
She was
she
short.
was
She
like
was
mine.
like, all right, that's what I'm saying. But she's
Oh, yeah.
6'8" now.
Yeah.
Yo, that ain't short back then.
Bro,
Well, the chick, she's still going to
I think she called a second growth.
she
spurt.
called a second growth
she
spurt.
definitely
I mean,
called
you
a
gotta
second.
think she
But
jumped
then-
to like 6'8" by the time she got to high school or college. I mean,
Wow.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that's pretty
Remember,
impressive.
she went to a mid-major.
Yeah, where'd you go college?
GW.
Oh, yeah, she did. You're right, actually.
Shit,
Yeah,
you know, Chloe Jackson in the league too, right?
Oh, I know who you talking about.
I
Her.
remember Chloe.
Chloe Jackson, she in the league now.
She went to Riverdale too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Damn, shout out to Riverdale, man. That's secondary toast right there.
Riverdale on the map, son.
She like that, ain't she?
Riverdale on the map.
Oh my God.
All right.
Along with your goofy ass.
But anyway, shout out to the Mystics. That's really great. Washington's quickly becoming the city of champions.
Titletown, USA.
The Nats are on their way as well. I'm not going to jinx it, but looking good for all DC sports. Washington Valor won the Arena Football League championship.
Not a real sport. Next thing.
Caps won a couple years ago, but shout out to the Mystics and shout out to Lena Del Don and Emily Miesman from Belgium. She's great. And
Christy Tolliver.
Tasha Cloud. Aerial Powers.
We are not gonna go down the whole roster because that's where I stopped right there. I don't.
They had some good ass. That was a good ass game.
It was a good game.
That really enjoyed that.
It was really good high quality basketball.
I'm shame I couldn't go to a game, but I mean my work schedule allowed it. But shout out to the Mystics though.
Shout out to them, man.
What you got, Clark?
All right. I'm going to shout out the album that I've been playing all week and all last week.
Lil Kim.
The Mike Posner joint?
Nah. I was going to go with Summer Walker. I don't know about you guys.
I thought I was going left. No, he was like, no, wait, no.
Fun fact, I listened to the Mike Posner joint, but anyway, go ahead. I like music, but go ahead.
He got bit by a snake.
He was walking across America.
We're not wasting that time.
Okay, sorry.
I meant to give him a shout out.
I wanted to shout out to Summer Walker. She really had an amazing album. For all the folks listening, I'm a true R&B fan. Like I love R&B probably more than today's music. So I blast that shit every day, all day. Like R&B is how I get in my bag. So Summer Walker, like that's very like that album gave me very classic R&B vibes. Like even the feature with Usher that brought back.
Oh, that was a good
very
one. I love
classic.
that one.
Like and even having him on this song like showed that she paid like homage to that era of R&B.
Shout out to our resident R&B head over here who can name all 4 members of what's that group?
Boys the Man.
Thank you.
All of them. Audition, I got you.
No, because he knew Wanye and all the rest of them niggas. Only nigga I knew was Wanye.
But back to Summer Walker.
Yeah.
I watched an interview with Summer Walker. I just say
She
this.
look over it.
Hence the name of the album. But insert the drum roll here.
She doesn't act or talk like how I thought she is.
Nigga, she don't look how I thought she would.
She changed the entire thing of what you thought.
That's what I'm saying.
You shouldn't.
I agree.
You shouldn't judge a book by her cover.
It's voice.
She's very.
Just tell us how you really felt. Like you felt like she was. I'm gonna put it out there.
I thought
like
she'd be
a light skinned little LMA jump.
Okay, I ain't know about
No,
light skin.
she's not light skinned.
I thought maybe
she
like an
was
Ari
Keisha-
Lennox Shea Butter baby type.
No,
I
thought
had her in the Janae Aiko like realm.
No, I thought
We all had different opinions.
She had face tattoos. I thought she was
I
like
never saw
Keisha
the-
Cole.
I never saw the
I
face
thought
first.
she was like a hood
I'm
chick.
going off the voice first.
What? From off of her music?
I didn't get her off with Keisha.
I'm talking about her.
No. I'm saying, are you saying what you thought she looked like before? Like in terms of hearing her music?
Not even.
I went off
imagination of
He's
what?
the one off looks.
I went off.
Not even.
Oh.
But I'm not even saying.
I went voice.
I saw
Amanda?
like her music in just like when I saw a picture of her, I just thought like she'd be like just like Keisha Cole, more like she just seemed like a normal weird airy type. Janae Aiko might be kind of it.
That's
Looks
what
like
I'm
she
saying,
sits around
like-
and watches anime all day.
When I first saw her, I thought she was
they
kind of in that emo, like with artsy, like.
But then you
realm
saw the
of
face
music.
tattoos and all that, and I thought she was a little rough around the edges. I judged the book by her cover. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie.
I looked at her and I thought hood rat. Dante loves hood.
Well, the thing is, when she opened her mouth, like I don't feel like. I feel like she's actually quite intellectual.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was never a
And
thing
I'm
that I wouldn't say that.
100%
I wouldn't-
wrong for doing that. By the way,
I wouldn't say I judged her as not being intellectual. When I first heard her music, though, I didn't picture her looking the way that she looked.
Yeah.
Because I heard her music.
That's a good way to sum it up.
I heard the music first. So then after I heard the music, and I think it was you or somebody that said she looks. Okay, I'm not gonna say it was you because just in case I'm wrong and the way that I'm gonna describe, somebody said she like a stripper, and so
I didn't say that. No.
that's why I said I'm gonna take it away and not say it was you. But somebody said that, and when I saw her, I was like,
Wasn't me.
I get it. Yeah, I see that now. It didn't like the voice didn't match. The voice didn't match what I thought. The face didn't
Yeah,
match what I
that's
thought the
what I'm
voice
saying,
would be.
yeah.
But no, definitely shout out to her. She's very, very talented. She made a really good album. I like the rollout that she did too because it seemed like in every interview and everything she's done, she's been over it. Like you said, that was the joke. And so I really think that was like the running gag there. So
Yeah, I didn't
yo,
realize
shout out to
it.
the rollout. That was really smart.
So they was asked a whole bunch of questions. She was like,
Yeah, like the way she
that's
was
actually the
talking.
gimmick.
That's what I'm saying. I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
from her.
that was the gimmick. Shout out to her. She really outsmarted a lot of people.
Listen, so your boy David Geek and League be going on trips and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just came back from St. Louis.
You getting flued out, nigga?
Yeah, I got flued out.
Yeah,
you know
Nelly slid into his DMs. Was like, "Come here, little dirty. Come out
boy.
here."
You know what I'm saying? Took me to a Cardinal game. You know what I mean? But anyway, I went to St. Louis for some training. But you know, I was there's a book that I've been meaning to read, and it's called The Way of the Superior Man.
I don't want to read that.
By David Dita, who has a collection of other books.
This some Hotep shit.
No. So,
How's that?
as I was reading this more,
Let me tell you, young brother.
it's more about you know, finding a balance in your life and finding your edge and finding like don't get comfortable in your life and always pushing forward. Like some people just get kind of like we talked about in previous episodes, right? Like being complacent in your life and you know feeling comfortable, but then you're not really you know challenging yourself.
Absolutely.
But not to sidestep. He was talking about, hey man, like you should find, or you know, with your group of friends, you guys should weekly, like sit down and talk about what's going on in your life, to express things that are you know going through. You know, what I'm saying, he used a you know crazy example like, hey, like I've been really wanting to have an affair with my wife or something like that. No, I know it's crazy, right?
No.
But again, like
it makes perfect sense.
right. He's like, you know, but you don't just keep that internal. Like you go to your closest friends and then. You know what I'm saying? Like, the response he said in the book was like, yo, like, is it worth, you know, ruining your marriage? Like, that's what one of the friends said to him. And he was nah, it's not. But these are the things that you gotta, like, bounce off. I'm not saying to that extreme. But, like, this is kind of like what I look at this podcast is, like, opportunity for us to go off of each other and, you know, talk about things that are going on in our lives, news, media, entertainment, you know, in life. So I was like, man, that really resonated with me, that chapter. Because, like, I'm living that. So.
That's actually a good like kind of topic we can probably talk about later too, because like a lot of times with black men in particular, like we don't necessarily open up with our guy friends as much as we probably should. We don't say when things are going wrong. We kind of carry this tough exterior. I mean, we're definitely somewhat vocal, but like even with like amongst us, I'm sure there's some things we don't always like go and tell our bros like just because sometimes you even want to be hearing like you don't even want to dampen like. Especially when you have your friends that you go out with and have fun with, you feel like you're burdening somebody else sometimes with telling somebody else. But I think we should, like as men, get more comfortable with like kind of opening up to our brothers and exposing ourselves as opposed to just pillow talking with our girl. Because when in situations where we're beefing with our girl, who can we turn to? We end up in like keeping that stuff in, and that's not good for anybody. You get what I'm saying? Like holding that type of stuff in, it's bad for you and it's bad for the people around you. Yeah, just carrying that type of energy in.
It also gives like a male perspective. I mean, like it is good to obviously vent to you know your significant other, you know your girlfriends or whatever. But you know you kind of just like want that male perspective, like you know what I'm saying, like about certain things. And I think you know females obviously do the same thing. Like you know they have guy friends that they talk to and ask them about relationship advice, things that are going on in their life from a male perspective. I think we should do the same, you know, vice versa. You know?
That's what I was gonna say. Like one of my some non-weird stuff. Like one of my favorite things to do is like when we like taking an Uber and we just like going somewhere, cause it'd be like, yo, niggas just actually talk. And it just be like, yo, when you talk, you can actually be like, oh yeah, I'm did X, Y, Z. You know, when I'm thinking of X, Y, Z, and you with the driver who you don't know. So you just kind of say whatever the hell you got in your mind. It's like, yo, I don't know offense, cause I don't know that nigga. So it's like, yo, exactly. So you just like have really good conversation, and it's like, you know, even if it's like, yo, if it's like personal stuff or like business stuff, or just like an idea that you guys just want to spitball. It's like, yo, you just finally get to like talk and like see it from like another dude's perspective and like get some either reinforcement or affirmation on an idea that you had. My bad, sorry, my mind blanked a little bit, but yeah.
And even the fact that you said, like, kind of starting off, like, not trying to be weird, like, you just shouldn't even be weird.
Yeah, you know I really shouldn't have to say that. Yeah.
Shouldn't even be weird.
It should be pretty easy, but yeah, that's not the way society is. But
exactly, yeah.
This is our step to break down those barriers.
No more toxic masculinity, everybody.
Like that shit's dead. Can you imagine trying to be masculine all the damn time? Sometimes you need to be hard, man. Sometimes you just gotta be a little spoon, man.
Sometimes you need to cry, man.
Spoon?
Sometimes you just gotta be a little spoon. Like, hey, man, shit.
Sometimes you like being a little spoon.
Sometimes you like being a little spoon.
There's plenty of dudes out here that like being a little spoon when they with their girl and or significant other if it's not a girl.
Shout out to little spoon.
Shout out to them.
Damn, that's smooth.